Hello and welcome to the Real Bottom Line. Today we're going to talk about endgame and what kind of business you have and what you hope to achieve in the end with your business. These types of decisions or variables can very much have an effect on the types of strategies you may choose to employ as you grow your business. So, there are about three different types of entrepreneurial ventures in my mind, and none of them are right or wrong. It just they suit different people at different times. And one is, are you replacing a job? That is one reason you may have a business. The second option may be that you do it to fund your lifestyle. So you get your business to a certain level, there's enough profit coming in, and that's kind of where it ends. You just continue to maintain that stream of income because it's all about the lifestyle. And three, this is for the ambitious and more growth oriented that they just keep growing and making it bigger and bigger or better every year. So those are kind of the three types of entrepreneurs. And then when you marry that with the five different kind of end games that you could have for your business, these are where you start thinking about, oh, I'm here, this is who I am and what kind of business I have, and this is where I'm trying to get it to. So, what are the five different kind of, if you will, almost exit strategies or things you're trying to do with your business in the end game? Well, number one is to scale. You could be trying to make your business run without you and just get bigger and bigger and continue to grow as you go. And these are businesses that we know that every year, more growth, more clients, more products that they're selling, all those types of things. Or maybe less products, but selling them to more clients. And they have systems and processes that make it super easy that more and more people can buy without necessarily affecting the bottom line. Two, you could pass it on. So this could be maybe you have family members, kids that you think would be great at running the business. And that may be one of the end games is to have that your children can take over the business. And another option in the pass on category could be passing it on to employees or managers or some type of combination of that. So people who are already in the business would assume control and take over. One of the options that people sometimes don't think about is actually just becoming chairman of the board. So they still continue to reap the benefits from the income perspective. However, they've kind of replaced themselves and they're completely removed from the day to day. So they may only be on a strategy level or maybe not even so much that. And so they're kind of the chairman of the board, if you will, or chairwoman of the board. So the chair of the board, if you will. So that is another option. And then the fifth one, which may happen, is that the business kind of just gets closed up and walks away. And there are times when this is kind of inevitable. However, depending on the type of business you have, I super hope that you'll take some time to potentially figure out how can you make your business fit into one of the other categories as an end game. And the reason being is if you have spent years of time, effort, resources, and built a viable business that has a clientele, has processes and services or products that they deliver, you may have value there that you're not even aware of. And so that is something, talk to somebody about it before you make that decision. And, if you're 5 to 10 years out and in that position, start doing the work because, when you've put all that time, effort in, wouldn't it be lovely to get a reward for that beyond just, your annual income? I think that would be great. And then the other piece is when we look at the impact your business has, if you have employees or independent contractors, you have suppliers, you have clients. If you are able to find a way to make your business a going concern that can continue on in one form or another without you or with different management, well, what that does is it allows all those infrastructures to still stay in place. They don't have to find new ways to do things or new ways to find the services and all that type of stuff. And that can be a huge, huge game changer for those clients and stuff. So what do you do? So figuring that out, you know what type of entrepreneur you are. You now kind of have a sense of there are 5 different end games that maybe you hadn't contemplated before, or 4 that you didn't know about before. Well, now what is the first step? Well, in my mind, the idea of making sure that you have the most amount of options available to you when you're ready is probably one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself. And the first step, and you've heard me talk about this many a time before, is figuring out how can we make the business run without you, so that it can have more and more time for yourself to become more CEO-like, so that you can be strategic and do the things that need to get done so that you can have those options. And so that is what I think your first step is. Figure those pieces out and then start to pull yourself away from the day-to-day as much as you can. I think of my friend who just posted on socials this week about she has a $750,000 business. It has income this year, and she has no employees, but she has a team, and she has figured out exactly how to use that team so that she can produce those kinds of results. And she knows where she plays the best and adds the most value. And over time, she can start to figure out how to, continue to reinforce the idea that it's not just her. So to me, that is the real bottom line. Figure out how to maximize your end game opportunities. Are you an ambitious, driven entrepreneur starting to feel overwhelmed, maybe a little trapped by your business? Well, I have a solution for you. It is the 5-day Bottleneck to Breakthrough Challenge, where in an hour a day, we will give you the roadmap, the blueprint, the treasure map to where you can find yourself with more free time, more freedom of money, and a more valuable business. Hope to see you soon. www.bottlenecktobreakthrough.com